A new book about Congressman Devin Nunes says that he has uncovered proof the impeachment effort against President Trump started right after he won the 2016 election. One America's John Hines spoke with Nunes and has this from Capitol Hill.
After Donald Trump was elected the 45th president, the operation designed to undermine his campaign became an effort to bring down the commander-in-chief, according to a new book called The Plot Against the President, the true story of how Congressman Devin Nunes uncovered the biggest scandal in U.S. history.
You at OAN and your viewers are well aware because you actually tried to cover this story as it all unfolded. And so investigative reporter Lee Smith was one of the top reporters that we had here in Washington that was actually doing a real investigation, trying to get to the bottom of who was involved in working with the Russians during the 2016 election. And he wrote a book that I'm only actually through chapter 5 on. But of course, I've approved all the quotes. I've been interviewed for the book. I'd say the other common theme is that he holds the media accountable for their actions. And specifically, he uncovered what were proto-dossiers.
Proto-dossiers, actually new information that the public is likely not aware of, says Nunes. These were earlier dossiers that seem to prove British Secret Service veteran and DNC subcontractor Christopher Steele may not have actually written the Steele dossier after all.
There were earlier dossiers that were shared with members of the media here in Washington that they've refused to report on. They never talked about those existing. And when you compare those proto-dossiers to the Steele dossiers, it's clear it's the same product. So Lee uncovers that, explains that, and then everything I hear about the book is that it's very easy to read and easy to understand with a lot of new information.
New information that may explain a lot about a complex mix of enigmatic intelligence personnel, driving an investigation that the book says was more like a paper coup. And it was a paper coup that Nunes discovered early on.
The first moment that I knew that something was wrong is when I was being accused as some kind of Russian agent, Russian handler. That was totally bizarre. It came in late 2016 because I had been the one that was critical of the Obama administration. Ironically, one of the issues was not providing weapons to Ukraine, not speaking out strongly against the Putin regime. And so you can see the fact that I'd be a little bit alarmed if right after the election, weeks after the election, suddenly I'm the Russian agent. Doesn't make any sense because it was false, and that's when they went from a counterintelligence investigation and turned it basically into a plot against the president, which is the title of Lee Smith's book.
A plot that Nunes says began long before the FBI's official announcement of an investigation of the Trump campaign in late July of 2016.
The Republicans on the Intelligence Committee were the ones that unearthed this, and that is that it is a lie that the investigation began in late July. It's just a lie. They may have officially done it, created the paperwork. That's not when they started investigating the Trump campaign. And we should all be concerned about this because what on earth would the counterintelligence capabilities in this country that are used to track down terrorists and protect this country, why would they be investigating a political campaign? It's wrong. And the Democrats know it's wrong, and they were in on it. They paid for this, they knew it the whole time, and people in the media, all the people that are around here to the left and right, your viewers can't see it, they were all in on it.
For someone just picking this up casually and seeing our interview, what do you think, why might it be important for somebody to pick this book up and read a little bit about this and dive in?
If you want to know about what really happened, this is the true story, because they interviewed the people who did the actual investigation. Lee interviewed the people who did the actual investigation and brings it all to light.
John Hines, One America News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.